If we all die, your people will still need a leader. You could be that leader. The women and children.
Yeah, for whoever remains.
I will lead from the front lines.
I understand.
Huh?
May the watchful eye be on you.
You keep talking about that crap.
It is not crap, Ezekiel. It is the truth.
Sure.
Even though he still watches you. Whether you believe it or not.
Even when I poop?
What a perv.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Okay. So at this point, it's...
By that time,
No,
You just killed Darius!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, are you dropping it?
Goodbye, Darius. I was the spy.
Betrayal is the only survival.
We'll just leave it. I'm like, Darius, it was a stupid idea.
Okay.
Go to the poop stick.
So what are you doing?
Well, now that I don't have the disc, I'm going to get away as far as
So
I
you
can.
pulled him away from the...
Yeah.
Okay. Darius, he comes back and whispers. He's like, what a coward. I knew he'd pull out.
What, me?
He's standing back there ready. He's just not close, right?
You would have died, Darius. I forgot. Too heavy.
Oh shit.
At this point, you can't see them anymore,
Oh god.
but the Groaken are coming upon you.
He's watching around the side of the...
yeah.
Yeah, so
we got people.
So Ezekiel definitely can see that these guys
Give us the signal.
they are within,
Throw poop at us.
the Groaken are within 30 feet. And they're
Thank you.
close
Well,
in.
be prepared for the...
Yeah. I mean, I can't see because it's fog.
But you know where it is.
So you can go into it.
There.
I want you guys to do a perception check.
Me too?
Yeah, everyone.
Fuck.
12.
18.
6.
16.
I can't see.
We got about 15.
4.
Okay.
And look out. Got up.
So, 18.
18? Okay, so Zara and Erebus, you
He's
guys
got a good vantage point.
you guys managed to hear the Groaken. And do either of you speak Groaken?
Yeah, I do.
You both do? Okay, so you understand this. You hear the war chief say, "Alright, men. I want you to charge right down the path."
Hell yeah!
They're coming right
Now,
We're like...
Ezekiel,
Yeah.
you did not hear what he said.
Cool. But I see them charge.
You see them hugging the wood line and rushing off to the sides of the main path.
Oh.
All because of the fog.
They lied.
Cool.
So you see them going on the other sides.
I say in Groaken, brothers, watch out! The wood line is trapped. And deception?
Do a deception roll.
8.
Can I give him a natural 20?
Yes.
Oh, you can! You absolutely can.
Yes. Cool.
Using your divination skills, you managed to swap out Erebus's roll. And Erebus' voice thunders across the entire village out into this path where these guys are coming in from.
Through the fog.
Just safer. Who said that?
The phone.
The Groaken, you notice, some of them start turning coat
Yeah.
and start rushing towards the center. Now, the leader, dismayed at the fact that somebody else barked an order that was not him,
It was more of a suggestion.
you, those of you who did well in the last perception roll, you hear him shout,
What are you doing? I didn't give you that order.
Yes, you did.
there are significantly more than what is on the battlefield presently, but you guys see these looming figures coming through the mist.
Can I go ahead and do a arrow shot?
Ready your weapon, or are you going to fire?
I just want to go ahead and fire it in the this general direction.
you can-
even though I know.
You can do an attack roll with a disadvantage.
11 plus 6, 12, 17.
Okay, So you fire an arrow into the mist, and judging from the sound of the poof, you think you hit one.
Awesome.
How many guardsmen
Well,
should I get in?
that would be considered a sneak attack too? Oh, they can't. You're right. 8.
You kids.
12.
Constitution.
So you hear it oof, and you're not sure if it killed it or not because
You can't say it. Yeah.
but you see this mass of Groaken that are starting to form through the mist as you guys are on the opposite side, and you see that a lot of them are actually falling into these pits already.
Nice. Can I light where the grease is on fire now?
Absolutely.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you shoot a fireball out toward the grease, and the grease blows up into fire. And so now you have this mist that is starting to coagulate and change colors with the smoke as this flame bursts up through the mist. And you hear some screaming and flying into these pits, just scorched with fire, and they're falling down into the pits. They're moving left and right. However, some manage to break through. Some meander through these pathways, and the rest of the Destroy Guard are coming up behind you all, and they hold their spears out and prepare to fight, and they're holding these guys off and tossing them to the side into these pits that you guys created.
Oh, I've got a pike, by the way, so I would have that out, trying to, anything that comes, trying to get out of the thing, I'm just going to poke at them.
Okay, so you successfully are also helping them throw these guys into the traps, and you guys managed to impale at least 20, 25, 30 now at this point, and they continue to come out.
Is there more than that?
Wait, there's more than 30?
Correct. Now I want you all to roll a perception check.
Again a 6.
14.
2.
16.
19. I can see everything from up here.
He's on a balcony.
Azarias, what did you roll?
6.
Okay. So Zara, Erebus, and Littletoe.
LT.
You guys hear something very unnerving coming from in the forest line, the wood line, off to the sides of these group. And you hear a couple from the other side. It's this disembodied, growl. Something you haven't quite heard. You can try to do a nature check to see if you recognize
I would
the growl.
like to.
Is this?
It doesn't sound like Groaken.
Does it sound like what we heard when we saw the thing with the fingers?
No, it's not the thrumming noise. It's different. It's
16.
16.
5.
Okay, so Zara and Erebus, you guys can definitely point out that whatever this sound is no animal you've heard of.
Awesome.
So it's a very deep, hovering growl, and it's has a bit of clicking noise in it as well.
Walkers.
What do you know what it is?
Can I continue on keep throwing
Yeah, so
shooting
you're
arrows?
continually shooting arrows into this crowd of.
Something is coming from the wood line. I've never heard.
Do they notice me shooting fireballs?
From the trees.
Just dunking on them?
So with the mist and everything going on, they don't quite notice that you're up there shooting fireballs, but they're definitely feeling it.
Yeah.
Because there's fire right in front of them too, so it's hard to tell what's going on. There's a lot of noise, and as you're out there, you can actually see that this path still has at least 60 Groaken strong that are rushing towards it. It looks like their entire village came in.
Can I say that out loud?
You sure can.
There's a shitload of them coming!
You're not Ezekial! We will prevail! The light! Believe in it.
Cool.
Step.
I just shoot.
Do a perception check with Ezekial.
Okay. 7.
7. Okay. So you can't quite tell what they are, but with the mist and the rains coming down, there's 2 or 3 large shadowy figures that are approaching from down the pathway behind the Groaken that don't look like them.
Oh, how big are they?
They're at least, the length of them, they're at least about 9, maybe 10 feet long. They're on all fours.
Now there's 2 things that are like 9 or 10 feet long. We should maybe run away.
Now,
And as I shoot,
okay. So those of you on the front of the battlefield, in front of the pits, Philocus is standing there. You see him grow a little faint, and he stumbles down to a knee, and he starts rubbing his forehead, and he's sweating deeply.
And I go and I tell him, get a hold of yourself. This is no time for being faint.
I feel sick. There's something's wrong.
What do you mean something wrong?
I don't know. There's something.
Just breathe.
Divine
in,
sense.
out, in, out.
Divine sense. So Azarias, you feel around you divinely and
Definitively.
there's a large amount of evil that's coming from beyond where the Groaken are and surrounding the village. And it feels like it's moving in.
What about Locust?
Philocus? Philocus doesn't feel it.
Does he feel good?
It's alright.
He's bad.
He's alright.
He ain't glowing.
So you feel this coming in on you. And you all very easily hear a scream from one of the women who are on one of the rafts, and they're pulling out. And she points out and screams, "There's something in the wood line!"
And I look in that direction.
Do we see it?
So this
Do we?
beast comes out. It's on all fours. It's
Hey.
so these things have pits for eyes, an elongated snout, very large fangs coming down from its face, and it's sort of like the body of an animal, like a 4-legged animal, and its joints are kind of strange. It's where the elbows of its arms would be are sort of backwards and kind of in odd shapes, and from its backside you see these 2 tails coming out. They're like sort of like tentacles with spears at the end of them, and they're all black and flesh. With each step, as they slowly climb or slowly step towards into the village from the woodline, they leave these splotches of this dark, hazy like material.
God damn it. I'm gonna die.
You tell me this is about afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
We're losing Erebus.
Do we know whenever you do your divine sense? Like, can we see it?
My eyes probably
Oh,
glow
yeah.
brighter. That'd be it. Maybe.
Are you sensing something?
Great evil is approaching. What choice do we have?
Death? That's what you choose? Death? We could be so much more helpful in many different ways than death.
These people need time to escape.
He's right, and I run up.
We're up to here?
So at this
Double
point,
move.
the Groaken are starting to break past. The mists are starting to wean, and
Where's all the guards at? We have guards.
they're all
right?
they're next to you, surrounding you, and they got
Okay.
their spears pointed towards the Groaken. And these Groaken are breaking through. They're coming around through the forest as well, and they are locking weapon to weapon with a lot of the story guards that are around you. And Philocus has picked himself back up, and he's also up in the battlefield fighting as well.
Oh,
You gonna let them
Philocus,
stand
you
in the-
fool.
In the pits.
Get on my
Definitely big
disc.
man. Go this disc.
It's 3 feet long.
I want you all to do a perception check again.
What is that? What is life?
You could change it to something else.
7.
10.
9.
12.
Okay. Erebus, since you're furthest back, I'm going to give it to
12.
you. Okay, so if you guys
With
got,
him being up in the tree, would he not get advantage?
not with
It's for
like
this way.
Okay.
mists and like blood and fire in front of him, no. So what you guys notice if you got above a 10, the thrumming noise starts to permeate again from the ocean, and from the mist, you see the messenger raise its finger up, and it's sort of gliding from the waves up towards the sand, and its fingers pointed directly at the mist as a whole. And you see its eyes glowing this red, and there's a fog emerging from the eyeball itself, and the thrum echoes a couple more times, and it's just standing there as it's the creatures that are emerging from the forest are starting to grow in number. There's at least 10 that are now surrounding the village from the outside. You've got 3 or 4 more that are coming down the path towards the Groaken on the backside.
More of the shade creatures?
Right.
Oh.
So the
We
ones
gotta run.
So the ones that were
Well, hold on.
so
Can we?
One second. The ones that Ezekiel, the first ones that you saw coming up, they've now come up behind the Groaken army.
Yeah.
You see one of them, their tail comes out and spears through the back of a Groaken and picks them up and throws them off.
They're here to help!
They're helping.
No. Common enemy. Everybody go after it, including the Groakens.
Perhaps.
I can't speak to them, so what do you guys have
I
to?
will try. And I say in Groaken, behind you, a greater evil has approached us. For survival of all creatures of this realm, we must work together to fight back.
Go ahead and do a perspective check.
Natural 20!
Oh my god! Is he talking to the chieftain, I guess?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm approaching,
Like
Oh!
I'm addressing all Groakens as they're climbing out of pits and I'm still stuck.
So these Groaken, they take notice
Spitting him around.
as these beasts are coming up behind them, but as 2 more of these beasts come up and essentially spear these guys and toss them like they're trash, they see this, and the war chief, for a second, he almost looks as though he's startled by what's going on, and this big grin goes across his face. He's like, "We're surrounded. Great!" And so he pulls both of his axes out, and he starts running towards one of these shadowy creatures. And you see as he's running towards it with his axe up, ready to strike, one of the creatures comes up the one that he's facing is facing him and growls as another one comes out behind him and reaches out and stabs him with both of his tails at the same time on each side and pulls him close as its maw just starts consuming his head and starts to slowly eat away at his body.
Oh, wait.
I run away.
They are... I guess they're not friends.
So they are smart, and they're going to attack everyone. They're like raptors. Get the attention of the person and one height.
Clever girl.
Maybe we
I
should
feel like we should just let this play out.
Yeah, we should just
without
run
us
away.
here.
Let's run over to the Groaken base and just chill there. And
But what about all the people?
but he said,
By the way, all of the alarms are going off at this point.
yeah, we should run.
We are.
Yeah, we should.
You guys look back and I'm already halfway to the bar.
Wait, children and women!
Wait,
You Spartan kick him off.
I'm wrapping a shawl around my head.
wait,
There's
are we
no
running towards the
way
boats?
we can
No, I'm running towards the
survive
boats.
this.
I mean, we're surrounded.
You see the messenger, he's pointing to these creatures, whatever they are.
Maybe run to the tree?
They're coming from the woodline, so they're
What if
essentially
this is
surrounded.
our moment?
If you want to die here, so be it.
There will always be a light shining.
So, Azarias, as you're saying this, one of these beasts, it tears apart a Groaken and then it faces you and it looks like it's about to come in.
And as I say that, I cast light on my my greatsword,
Okay.
and it
So, like a divine light or just a light?
it's just bright. It's just the light
just
can't.
light.
So, it doesn't.
Bright light.
It doesn't
Do anything.
do anything. It actually is now focused directly on you. and it starts to rear up to a pounce.
I get ready.
So it's going to try to jump you.
Okay.
So it jumps out and it's pouncing, claws out as you're wielding your longsword coming up against
It's
it.
a great sword, thank you.
Great sword. Okay. So that's 20 versus AC.
Yeah. Is this necrotic damage?
And this is where you die.
Sure is.
I'm not gonna lose my ride. You're coming with me.
That's
It
all you're
does.
worried about is a ride.
It does.
So is it necrotic?
Yes.
So that's half to 11, so I'm resistant to necrotic.
Best person to attack.
Yes.
So I took 11 damage, so I'm at 10 right now.
And so, as we see this, can I please convince you
Do I get my attack?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
to leave?
So I'm going to describe this. So it comes towards you, and as its claws are coming out, it kind of feigns as it pulls back a little bit as its tail comes around. It smashes into you from your side. So it hits you in the side of the knee.
Okay.
So go ahead, and you come back with your greatsword.
Yep. I didn't roll very good.
What'd you roll?
9.
That is not it. So you come back with your greatsword, and it catches it in its claws, and it's rearing back to attack again. So you have this one chance to pull back.
Can I go
What's
ahead and
this?
shoot it with my arrow and probably hopefully make him
You
flinch?
can try.
Yeah, I'll try to roll out of it.
14? That's not it. So you shoot an arrow, and it flies through the mist, but it shoots just shy of where it's standing.
I want to try and help him get away and be like, come on, we've got to go.
Perhaps you're right.
Does that give you advantage to get away or
So
disadvantage on
He
the
is going to
attack?
take an off attack as he's running back.
Okay. And I turn away.
So that is 17 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Bye.
The light shall protect me. Fear not.
Okay, so that is 12 damage.
Okay.
6 damage since you have.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's
Still
true.
alive. I'm at
Nice.
4 HP.
Thank God.
And
Take the watch.
and you can't get any higher
Oh,
until
gosh.
you get
The one who sees.
The one who sees. Yeah, that's right.
Thank the one who sees.
Oh god.
So this thing, as you're running back, it tries to jab you with its tail again. It managed to pierce flesh, but it doesn't scare you.
I'm just imagining this giant number 1 with 2 eyes in the sky, just chilling.
Oh, the seer?
The one who
the one who
sees.
sees.
The one who sees.
I am
can't get
the
it
one,
right.
not you.
So this thing, it hits you, as it hits you in the back as you're falling forward.
Darius, retreat.
Zara manages to catch you before you fall down and picks you up to start running back. Philocus, you see him terrified. He's holding and he's shaking, but he starts to rush towards one of these shadowy creatures.
And I
Locust,
yelled, "No, don't!
No.
They're too powerful."
So he's going to try to attack one.
Damn.
Cool.
Gee.
And he does not hit it. So you guys see him, the reins and everything like that is starting to. It's hard to see pretty much anything on the battlefield at the moment, but you guys are all headed towards the boats now.
Yeah.
So you guys
Yeah.
rush towards the boats.
Can I try to pull Philocus out?
You can try.
Cool. I'm gonna, since it's on the way,
Okay.
I'm
Yep.
just gonna go up to him and try to pull him.
Do a dexterity
Sure.
athletics check.
Let's do
You have?
it. I have a 14 that I can switch out for a natural 1 that I just rolled. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
14 plus, I think I have plus 2 in dex.
It's
So
athletics.
16.
as you rush him, this beast rears back, and as it's about to strike, you manage to jump and hit him and knock him out of the way. But now you are in the way of this beast,
Okay.
and that is a 16 to hit.
I'm gonna use my last spell. I'm gonna cast Shield.
Nice.
It's a reaction, so I just gives me plus 5 to AC. So I have
Nice.
13 plus 5.
Okay. So as it's coming down and bringing its claw upon you. You turn up real quick, and this magical shield forms as it blocks the attack, and it knocks its claw off, and it looks angry. And you take this very small respite, a small time to just book it away from
Yeah. Malocus, let's go!
Velocus is stumbling, but he's falling, and he's...
God damn it, come here!
He's running away with you, though.
Okay, cool.
What about Darius?
So, Darius, you don't even see him anymore.
Okay.
He's down.
Alright.
So you make it out to the ships. These boats. They're not ships. There's these wooden boats.
Do we still see the messenger?
Yes, the messenger is thrumming he's still pointing out at the rest of the village and the fire that is building.
Summoning everything.
How far out?
What do you mean? He's like on the sand line.
Oh, okay.
And there's mists around him, so part of his body's covered by this mist.
Can I shoot him
I'm like,
with fireball?
Do you really want to provoke
Try.
him?
Awesome. We're leaving one fight for another.
I'm just, warning shot. It's a warning shot.
It was you.
How far away is it?
Take this message, motherfucker!
Yeah, I'm cocking my hands. It's a kill shot.
Okay.
No, how far away is this thing?
You're within 50 feet at this point.
We're just like super close to this thing.
Yeah.
Let's just
But
take it
he's
out.
not, I was going to say,
I'm
he's
not-
not done
I'm not-
anything. He's
I'm
just
not.
tweeting.
Yeah, I'm not shooting.
Just
This
sending
is-
messages.
He is evil.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not shooting.
Okay,
will
so you
not
guys managed to
lay
make it to
down
the boat.
Yeah.
Now, there is enough space for you guys alone.
Only half of us.
These boats are
Somebody
very
has to-
small, so they're already like stacked full of people.
Cool.
Each one.
Awesome.
There's only 5 boats, and most of them are filled with people, and a couple are already out in the ocean
Cool.
as they're ready to float away. So you guys grab on, you get tight. Felocus stops right as he's about to get on, and he's got tears down his face, and he's a bit bloodied. And he looks at you and he says, I can't do it. I have the same fight.
Can we knock him out?
Goodbye.
Yeah. I'm gonna just like hold it down.
Okay, you're gonna try to grapple him.
Yeah.
So you'll have to do a strength check because he's gonna fight it.
Cool. Is anybody gonna help me?
Kind of inspired by his words.
Yeah, go die, dude. Yeah.
I'm not that strong.
I don't care enough.
It's a.
So you try to grab him with your hands, and he manages to break free, and he pulls away and starts slowly marching towards the fire and the other shadow beasts and everything.
Must help.
Can I do a
I
judo
claw
chop
you
on his neck and knock him
pull
out?
you back.
He's now far away enough; he can't judo chop it no more. But you can
Good.
run out to
I tried,
if
yeah.
you'd like.
Yeah.
So one of the elderly men, he starts to push against the dock and the sand, and the boats start to float off into the ocean.
But I'm also like in the middle of the boat, just like claws out and like freaking
It's
out.
like,
I don't want to fall in.
Does he seem really hurt?
Who?
Like, would a fireball to the
Oh
back
my
of
God!
the head kill him or knock him?
Kill it.
Holy moly.
Felocus.
He doesn't look super hurt now.
No.
Are you gonna shoot a fireball at
That's
one
not
of your
non-lethal
friends?
damage.
I mean, if I aim for like, the butt.
Oh my
I
goodness.
was trying to save his life.
So fire is fire.
He must defend his honor. You're right. That's bad. I, on the other hand, have a ray of sickness. That's 4d8.
Girl, yeah. I mean, I'll save his life.
I could just
Make him
kill
super
him and
sick.
then bring him back.
So you all see
What?
you guys are, most of your eyes are trained on this messenger because it's the most disturbing thing about it at the moment. You see its hand start to lower as the fire and smoke is building up, but the mist is covered, rains are coming down, and this just massive mess of an island that is now what your home was. He starts to lower his hands, and you see it turn its head very slowly over to the boats and looks at you all as its vision crosses, and then it turns and disappears into the mist behind you.
Don't come back.
Jack.
So when he disappeared, did are the creatures still on the island?
Yes, those creatures are still on the island.
Cool.
With each step, they leave afterlight behind them, so there's these lines and trails of haze that's starting to billow and starting to raise in size.
Do we really want to save Felocus? I want to.
You can't sleep on them.
I don't have any spells.
Didn't we already push off from the?
Yes, you are already
Mhm.
on the ocean.
We're all
I could just kill him and
him
get
out of
him a
his
merciful
misery.
death.
So the storm is still raging, and the waves are very heavy, and they're beating against these boats. As they come out to sea, it's really tough to hold on.
And
Zara,
terrifying.
Zara is particularly terrified. But you all are really straining to hold on to these things, and the rains are coming down. Azarias is like
Trying to use my light as like a beacon.
right, and muttering praise to yourself. I'm sure, talking about what he sees, and so you guys are coming out, and this storm, this crack of lightning comes down, and the storm just increases in intensity. This is almost like a hurricane in size. Like wind is blowing, and the boats are very, very unstable to the point to where this huge wave crashes up and over the boats, and it throws you all into the water. And you guys are now trying to get back to the top of the water without drowning. And the strength of this thing is so much that you begin to lose consciousness, and you feel like you're about to drown.